So, I'm sure that you all are well aware of the news that have come out in the last week in the world of Formula One about Helmut Marko or from Helmut Marko. And it has made me think of a theory. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels this way, so I thought it'd be better for me to make a video about it to see what your opinion and take will be on this as well. So, without any further ado, let's get right into the video, guys. Tough love. I understand that Helmut Marko is trying to turn his junior drivers into ruthless competitors like Max, but not all drivers thrive on the tough love strategy. I mean, some drivers like Max Verstappen might thrive on that energy, but not all. Some drivers need encouragement and words of affirmation to motivate them to do even better. But Marco's comments on his junior drivers have always been a bit too critical, and even his compliments have always had a bit of a dig hidden in it. Calling Hadge's natural reaction after him crashing out on the formation lap to be a tearful show and that it was embarrassing was the most inhuman thing that he could have said. I mean, for God's sake, it was his debut race and it ended even before it had started. How would you expect for him to react? How else do you expect for him to react? And anyone who has seen his interviews and heard his radio messages from the junior category would know that he is a very emotionally driven and a very expressive person. So his reaction after the crash felt very real and was heartbreaking to witness. If you can't throw some supportive words and motivate him to do better at the following Grand Prix, I think it's better for you to keep quiet. And that made me wonder if he would have said the same thing if Max was in Hadge's position during his debut Grand Prix. Unequal criticism. His words and criticisms have always been a controversial one in the world of Formula One, and it has rubbed a lot of drivers and Formula One fans the wrong way. Since Checo joined the team, Marco's comments on Checo's performances have always been really critical and has been passive-aggressive. Even during weeks when Checo has performed well, Marko has failed to give him the due credit that he deserves. And this also applies to most drivers who have raced in the other Red Bull seat and for the drivers part of the junior team. However, I wonder why his criticism is never targeted towards Max. Though I completely agree that Max Verstappen is a generational talent with remarkable speed and racing attributes that many racing drivers would envy, that doesn't make him perfect. He still makes mistakes here and there and pushes the boundaries with the ethics of racing, and I think that's something that we all can agree upon. So why does Helmut Marko remain silent on all those issues? If you are known to be a harsh critic, then it has to be balanced and equal on both sides of the garage. When Max cries after winning his first title or after winning his first Grand Prix, why was that not called a tearful show? Why was his anger and frustration after a poor performance or after a retirement isn't called unnecessary? Because those are the reactions of a sports person. What I don't understand is that though you are a sports person, at the end of the day, you are still human, and humans have all the right to express all their emotions. And crying is one among them. So who are we to judge when the emotion is completely appropriate for the situation? So I really think Helmut Marko either has to be equal with his criticism on both sides of the garage, or he should be controlled, if not stopped from speaking with the media, because the things that he has said just this week has caught the headlines for all the wrong reasons. And if this is continued to be encouraged, I don't know where this will end. So I think it's better if he sticks with talking about the performance of his team's car and is a bit considerate when talking about drivers, especially drivers from other teams. So yeah, these are my thoughts and opinion when I heard on what Helmut Marko had said just this week. And this is the theory that immediately got triggered within me. I don't know if there's any substance to this. I don't know if you watching this video feel the same way. Put it down in the comments. I'm curious to know what is your take on it. And if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Forawin if you haven't already. And until next time, it's me Vinesh from Forawin, and I'm out. Peace.